After the last goodbye, the world didn't stop. The morning still came, even with all that I lost. I thought the ending would leave me undone, a shell in the doorway, a shadow of someone. And maybe for a while that's exactly what I was, a man full of silence, trying to carry love. But nights kept turning, and dawn kept finding me. Even with a broken heart, life kept asking me to breathe. And somewhere in the wreckage, a small light stayed alive. Not bright enough to save me, but enough to help survive. After the last goodbye, after the final tear, after the door closed softly and left me standing here, I learned that hearts can break and still go beating through. There is still a life after the last goodbye. I still remember the warmth of your hand, the shape of our future, the dreams we had planned. And some part of me always will carry what was true, 'cause healing isn't erasing the love I knew in you. But memory feels lighter than it did before. Not gone, just gentler than all the nights I wore. And maybe that is courage, not moving on too fast, but learning how to hold love without living in the past. After the last goodbye, after the final tear, after the door closed softly and left me standing here, I learned that hearts can break and still go beating through. There is still a life after the last goodbye. Maybe I'll love again, maybe I'll trust the light. Maybe the wounds I carry won't always shape the night. Maybe the end of one thing is not the end of me. Maybe the truest healing is letting myself still dream. After the last goodbye, after the darkest blue, after I lost the version of life that led to you, I found a quieter strength, a truth I never knew, that even broken hearts can make it through. After the last goodbye, I'm not the same, it's true, but I'm still becoming someone honest, someone new. And if your memory lingers, it lingers soft, not cruel, because there is still a life after the last goodbye. So here beneath the morning, with the light breaking through, I thank the love that shaped me and release what I can't undo. After the last goodbye, I'm still here, I'm still here, and that will do. was a time your name could fill the room. Now even the echo is leaving too. You used to live in everything, the radio, the rain, the hallways and the coffee shops, the language of my pain. But lately something's shifting, something soft and strange, like memory is loosening its careful aching chains. I should be grateful for it, I know that this is growth, but healing has a sadness when it starts to let things go. Because part of me still wonders who I am without the echo of a love I built my nights around. Is this the end of our echo? The last sound of your name, the final little tremble before silence takes its place. Is this the end of our echo? The end of what broke through, the end of hearing us in everything I do. Your picture doesn't shake me the way it did before, and songs we used to drown in don't cut me to the core. I still remember loving you, I still remember blue, but memory's no longer as loud as it once moved. And there's a strange kind of mourning in watching pain grow small, like saying goodbye twice to what once held it all. I thought I only feared the hurt, I never understood I'd also fear the fading of what once felt so good. Is this the end of our echo? The last sound of your name, the final little tremble before silence takes its place. Is this the end of our echo? The end of what broke through, the end of hearing us in everything I do. Maybe love was never meant to vanish without trace. Maybe it just softens till it changes shape. And maybe this is mercy, maybe this is truth, not losing what we were, but letting it pass through. This is the end of our echo, the softest kind of end. Not a crash, not a fire, just a quiet letting bend. This is the end of our echo, and though it makes me blue, there's peace inside the silence that's no longer chasing you. This is the end of our echo, and maybe that means I survived. Maybe love can leave your body without ever being denied. And if I still grow quiet when memory passes through, it's because I heard forever in the echo of me and you. So let the last sound settle, let the old ache loosen too. This is the end of our echo, but not the end of truth. I found my heart too late, after the leaving came, after the silence settled, after I lost your name. You loved me in the open, I loved you half afraid. You reached for something steady, I kept pulling it away. I thought there would be time to become who you deserved, but some hearts learn too slowly, and lose what they were worth. You asked for simple honesty, I answered with delay. And by the time I knew myself, you were already walking away. Now every truth I carry arrives after the fact, and I will give my whole soul to take 1 second back. I was a heart too late, a love that walked too slow, a hand that learned to hold on after it let go. I found the words too late, I found the courage too late, and now I live with all the love that came. A heart too late. I replay all the moments where I could have chosen right, where I could have been the shelter instead of one more fight. You didn't ask for magic, you didn't ask for grand. You only wanted someone who would finally understand. And now I understand you in the cruelest kind of way, the kind that comes with distance when the person cannot stay. I know regret won't fix it, I know it can't restore, but truth still keeps arriving at a closed and locked door. I was a heart too late, a love that walked too slow, a hand that learned to hold on after it let go. I found the words too late, I found the courage too late, and now I live with all the love that came. A heart too late. Maybe that's the punishment for fearing what was real. You don't just lose the person, you lose the chance to heal. And maybe all this sorrow is teaching me to see that love is not tomorrow, when someone needs it now from me. I was a heart too late, but every beat is true, every lesson carved itself from losing all of you. I found the depth too late, I found myself too late, and now I carry all this love inside. A heart too late. I was a heart too late, and that will always ache, not because I didn't love you, but because I moved too late. So if someday I love again, I'll know what not to waste, because I have lived the cost of being a heart too late. So tonight I name the truth without asking fate. I loved you fully, just too late. If I could turn this story back through all we knew, I'd ask the night one thing: love me in reverse. Start with the silence and unmake the ache. Take back the distance, take back the space. Put your hand in mine before it learned to leave. Turn every goodbye into a breath I can keep. Go back through the damage, through every wrong word, before the hard edges, before all the hurt, before before love got tired, before trust got thin, before I became someone you could walk away from. Endings can happen slowly. Why can't healing do the same? Why can't the heart rewind itself back before the blame? Love me in reverse, take me back through the blue, from the last cold silence to the first I love you. Undo every leaving, every night that got worse. If we can't move forward, then love me in reverse. Take the tears from the pillow, put laughter in their place, put light back in the doorway, put warmth back in your face. Bring back the early mornings, the coffee and the calm, the easy kind of closeness before we came undone. I know time doesn't bend for broken hearts like mine, but grief keeps drawing maps to impossible designs. And maybe it's foolish to pray for what can't be, but some wounds dream backward when they're too deep to sleep. Love me in reverse, take me back through the blue, from the last cold silence to the first I love you. Undo every leaving, every night that got worse. If we can't move forward, then love me in reverse. Maybe in reverse, you'd see the man I was, before the fear, before the cracks, before we broke our trust. Maybe in reverse, we'd stop before the pain and choose each other carefully all over once again. Love me in reverse, through the dark, through the flame, from the end of our echoes to the start of your name. Bring back every heartbeat that this loneliness hurts. If forever won't find us, then love me in reverse. Love me in reverse, till the damage disappears, till your eyes are full of wonder, not distance, not tears. I know I can't change what this ending is worth, but I still dream your love in reverse. So I lie awake with the past in my chest, praying for a miracle that time won't let. I thought time would help, that's what everybody said, but some wounds learn to whisper instead of leaving your chest. At first it was thunder, a storm I couldn't hide, and slowly it got quieter, and I thought I'd survived. I learned how to answer when people asked if I'm okay. I even smiled some mornings and made it through the day. But healing isn't simple, it doesn't move in lines. Sometimes it just gets softer and waits for weaker nights. I thought if the ache grew smaller, it would mean that it was gone. But pain can lose its volume and still keep singing on. I thought time would help, I thought it would let me breathe, I thought your name would loosen its hold on time just changed the color of the hurt I'm going through. It doesn't scream the way it did, it just stays shaped like you. I pass the places slowly, and I don't always break, but something in my chest still shifts with every name. Your picture doesn't destroy me the way it used to do, but there's still this quiet sadness in every trace of you. And maybe that's the hardest part of learning how to heal, that not all pain is bleeding, some of it just becomes real. And every now and then, when the world gets still enough, I hear the softer version of everything I lost. I thought time would help, I thought it would let me breathe, I thought your name would loosen its hold on everything in me. But time just changed the color of the hurt I'm going through. It doesn't scream the way it did, it just stays shaped like you. Maybe time was never meant to erase what once was true. Maybe it just teaches hearts how to carry what they lose. Maybe healing isn't freedom, maybe it's a gentler weight, a sadness that grows quieter but never fully fades. I thought time would help, and maybe in some ways it has. I don't fall apart each morning, I don't live inside the past, but there are pieces of my spirit that still turn when you move through. And time has never changed the fact that love once lived in you. I thought time would help, but now I understand. It didn't come to take the pain, it came to teach me how to stand with the memory and the ache and the life I'm walking through. Time didn't take the hurt away, it just made room for you. So if I look stronger now, that part at least is true, but strength still leaves a place for the memory of you. The lamp is low tonight, and the room feels small. I swear I almost saw our shadows on the wall. There was a way the evening used to hold us still, two quiet silhouettes bent soft against the dim. You reading by the window, me losing track of time, and the light behind us making your outline lean to mine. Now the same old corner still catches that glow, but all it finds is one shape where there used to be two souls. And I know it's just the light playing tricks again, but grief can turn a shadow into something that feels real. I still see our shadows on the wall, dancing when the night gets still, like love left a picture in the dark that time somehow can kill. I know you're gone, I know that truth is all, but part of me still turns around for our shadows on the wall. Your hand would move in silence across the edge of mine. And even without speaking, the room felt so alive. Now every little flicker makes my heart rewind to the way our bodies softened in the gold of borrowed light. I thought memory would weaken, lose its shape, its hold, but some images stay breathing long after they grow. And maybe love leaves evidence in places words can't reach. I trace the dark remembers even when we're out of speech. Or I still see our shadows on the wall, dancing when the night gets still, like love left a picture in the dark that time somehow can't kill. I know you're gone, I know that truth is all, but part of me still turns around for our shadows on the wall. Maybe that's what sorrow is, a room that doesn't change, a light that keeps returning to the shape of yesterday. And maybe that's what love becomes when it no longer has a voice, a quiet kind of haunting that your heart no longer avoids. I still see our shadows on the wall, fading with the midnight blue. Sometimes they look almost real enough to make me reach for you. I know the lamp will dim, I know the dark will fall, but somewhere in that breaking light are our shadows on the wall. I still see our shadows on the wall, in the ache, in the afterglow, in the outline of a love this lonely room still knows. And even when I close my eyes, I feel that old recall, two hearts once held together like shadows on the wall. So I leave the light on low and let the silence move, because sometimes in the dark I still see me and you. Maybe somewhere past the blue, there's a world where I kept you, a quieter sky, a kind of truth, a life where love made it through. Maybe in another life we met a little less afraid. You didn't carry all that doubt, I didn't bruise so easily. Maybe there the timing bent instead of breaking us apart. Maybe there your hand stayed warm and never slipped out of my heart. I know it sounds like dreaming, I know it changes nothing here, but some nights hope wears memory just to keep me near. Because it hurts to think this was all we ever knew, when my soul still imagines a version good to you. I find you in another life, where we got the ending right, where the door stayed open, where love survived the night. I find you in another life, where your name still means my home. And maybe I can bear this one by knowing somewhere I'm not alone. Maybe there we learn to stay through every season, every bruise, close. Maybe they're the silence healed instead of giving us away. Maybe they're your eyes still hold the way they used to hold my name. And maybe there I never had to teach my heart this kind of pain. I know this world is real, I know I have to live it through, but grief keeps building little heavens just to place me back with you. And every broken part of me still turns toward that light, the one where love was stronger, the one where we survived. I find you in another life, where we got the ending right, where the door stayed open, where love survived the night. I find you in another life, where your name still means my home. And maybe I can bear this one, but knowing somewhere I'm not alone. Maybe it's not a weakness to imagine what could be. Maybe it's just love refusing to end so easily. And maybe all the versions of us I'll never know are the reason I still whisper to the stars before I go. I find you in another life, in the mercy of my mind, where you stayed for all the mornings and I never fell behind. I find you in another life, where this ache was never born. And every night I lost you here, you held me there till dawn. I find you in another life, and though it can't come true, it helps me hold the pieces of the world I lost in you. So if I still look upward when this one feels too hard, it's because I found your shadow in another life's stars. Maybe somewhere past this pain, beyond the dark and blue, there's a life where I kept love and I kept you. Thought walls were only walls until you left this place. Now every room remembers the shape of your face. The kitchen knows your laughter, the doorway knows your coat. The couch still holds the evening where we forgot the world could break. The mirror in the hallway still catches me off guard, because I half expect your shadow to be standing where you are. Even the smallest objects carry echoes I can't hide, like every quiet corner still keeps you alive. I can move the furniture, I can open every blind, but memory has a way of staying in the design. Every room remembers every floorboard, every frame. Every window keeps the weather of the day you said my name. Every room remembers what I'm trying to forget. And no matter where I stand, this house still loves you best. Your mother rug is in the cupboard, your book is by the bed, your sweater in the laundry basket, like you just stepped out instead. I know these are just objects, I know they don't feel pain, but they look like tiny pieces of a life that still remains. I tried to make the place my own, tried to clear the air, but absence has a presence that meets me everywhere. And some nights I swear the silence starts to move, like the walls are breathing back all the things we used to do. Every room remembers, every floorboard, every frame, every window keeps the weather of the day you said my name. Every room remembers what I'm trying to forget, and no matter where I stand, this house still loves you best. Maybe homes are not just built from wood and glass and stone. Maybe they're made of moments that don't know how to go. And maybe that's why leaving still echoes through the dust, because love stayed in the rooms long after it left us. Every room remembers the mornings and the blue, the light across the table, the shape of me with you. Every room remembers, even when I act composed, this house still says your name in ways I'll never know. Every room remembers, and maybe someday I won't break. Maybe these walls will soften, maybe memory will change shape. But tonight every room remembers, every dream, every breath. And no matter where I go, this house still hasn't left. So I stand in the doorway and let the silence move. In a house full of rooms, still remembering you. It was quiet in a different way, like something in me knew that this would be the first long night I didn't reach for you. My phone lit up the dark, but not with your name. Just time passing slowly and me learning pain. I stared at our old thread like a door I used to know, and set it face down gently and watched the room go cold. I had crawled through all the breaking, through the pride and through the shame, like if I kept your voice alive, it might still do the same. But love can't be revived by one hand holding on, and some truths only arrive when all the chasing's gone. It was the night I stopped calling, the night I let the silence speak, the night I held my shattered heart and didn't beg it not to leave. It was the night I stopped calling, though every part of me still could. And losing you felt final in the way I knew it would. No dramatic dramatic ending, no storm against the glass, just me and all the spaces where your voice it used to last. I wanted one more answer, wanted one more sign, but some roads end in darkness even when you keep the light. I learned that missing someone doesn't mean you make them stay, and grief can still be honest without giving it your name. So I sat with all the longing and let it move through me, like the tide that stops resisting when it meets the deeper sea. It was the night I stopped calling, the night I let the silence speak, the night I held my shattered heart and didn't beg it not to leave. It was the night I stopped calling, though every part of me still could, and losing you felt final in the way I knew it would. Maybe healing starts not with forgetting what was true, but by no longer asking for what won't come back to you. Maybe peace begins where reaching finally ends, and all the love you gave away comes home to you again. It was the night I stopped calling, the night I broke in something new, the night I faced the empty space and saw it all the way through. It was the night I stopped calling, and somehow through the ache I felt the first small shift inside, a heart beginning not to wait. It was the night I stopped calling, and though I cried till morning blue, I knew that letting go of hope was not the same as losing truth, because what we had was real, even if it couldn't stay. And the night I stopped calling was the night I turned away. So if the silence sounds different now, it's because I changed it too. The night I stopped calling was the night I stopped calling you. You were my almost, my nearly, my close, the kind of love that still hurts the most. You were the front porch I saw in my mind, the quiet on Sundays, the rest I would find. You were the future, just one step away, a hand I could reach for, a reason to stay. I never called you perfect, I never called you fate, but I believed in us enough to plan beyond the pain. And maybe that's why losing you feels harder than I knew, because you weren't just a memory, you were a maybe coming true. You were my almost home, my almost forever, I almost called my own. You were the life I could already feel, and that's what makes this heartbreak so sharp and so real. You were my almost, and almost still bruises when it's the closest thing your heart ever loses. I still imagine the place we'd have been, the dishes, the daylight, the ordinary things. Not castles, not fireworks, not some perfect scene, just the kind of quiet love that sits soft in between. And maybe that's the cruel part of what we had to lose. Not what was loud and dazzling, but what felt deeply true. Because some loves don't need a wedding to feel like they were real. Some people become your future before the world can seal it. You were my almost home, my almost forever. I almost called my own. You were the light I could already feel, and that's what makes this heartbreak so sharp and so real. You were my almost, and almost still bruises when it's the closest thing your heart ever loses. Maybe in another version we stayed and watched it grow. Maybe in another time and you never let me go. But here I am with pieces of a life that never started, learning that the deepest loves can break before they're finished. You were my almost peace, my almost answer, my almost relief. You were the warmth I still search for in blue, and all of that unfinished love still points me back to you. You were my almost, and maybe that's enough to leave a mark that lingers long after giving up. Because not every forever gets the chance to come true. But you were my almost, and I still ache for you. So if I hold on softly to what we never knew, it's because my almost still feels like you. Somewhere you're happy, and I'm trying to be glad, even if that somewhere isn't where I am. I heard from a friend you've been doing alright, smiling more often, sleeping through the night. And I wanted to feel peace, wanted to feel proud, but my heart broke softly at how calm you sound. It's strange to love someone enough to want them healed, and still feel the wound of not being what they need. I never wished you sorrow, I never wished you pain. I just never pictured healing would mean leaving me behind. Somewhere you're happy under a kinder sky, laughing without the weight of us in your eyes. Somewhere you're happy, and that should set me free. But part of me still aches that your peace didn't need me. Maybe you found a rhythm that I couldn't give. Maybe loving me was too heavy to live in. Maybe I was a chapter that taught you how to grow, and maybe that's the reason I have to let you go. I keep rehearsing grace like I already know how, but acceptance is a mountain I'm still climbing now. And I hope your mornings are gentle and true, even if every sunrise still feels colder here without you. Somewhere you're happy under a kinder sky, laughing without the weight of us in your eyes. Somewhere you're happy, and that should set me remains, but has nothing left to give. Somewhere you're happy, and though that isn't me, I'll try to call it beautiful instead of tragedy. Somewhere you're happy, and I pray that it stays, even if it hurts me in 100 quiet ways. Because if I ever loved you, then this has to be true. Somewhere you're happy, and I still want that for you. So I whisper to the night what I can barely do. Be happy somewhere, even if it's without me too. I should have deleted it, I know that by now. But some things stay glowing when love burns out. It's still in my phone, at the top of the thread. A few quiet words I know by heart in my head. No goodbye in all caps, no scene, no blame, just a soft kind of ending wrapped inside my name. I've read it in daylight, I've read it at 2. Like maybe one more reading would change what it meant from you. But the screen stays honest, even when I don't. And the truth in those lines says what my heart won't. I kept the last message like it still had a pulse. Like somewhere in the silence there was more than it's enough. I kept the last message, though it tears me in two. Because deleting those words feels like deleting you. The typing dots never came back, the blue turned into gray. And I learned how endings happen in the smallest kind of way. No music in the background, no storm outside the door, just a sentence sitting still and me becoming less than before. I could have moved on faster if I'd let that go. But some pain needs a scream to keep it steady glow. And every time I touch it, I reopen the bruise. Like grief is just a habit I still don't want to lose. I kept the last message like it still had a pulse. Like somewhere in the silence there was more than it's enough. I kept the last message, though it tears me in two. Because deleting those words feels like deleting you. I used to know your face like I knew my own. Now I'm scared of the day it starts to feel unknown. There's a box in the closet full of captured light. You're smiling in daylight, me holding you tight. I trace every outline like it might help me keep the parts of your memory that are starting to slip. I never feared forgetting when the pain was brand new. But now time feels quieter and that frightens me too. Because what if healing comes dressed as a thief and steals all the details I wanted to keep? What happens when the pictures start to blur? When your eyes don't feel as close as they were? When your voice turns distant? When your touch becomes a word? What happens when the pictures start to blur? Do I lose the pain, or do I lose you? When the pictures start to blur. I still know your jacket, still know your perfume, still know how your laughter could brighten the room. But some edges are fading like a film left in sun, and I hate that forgetting might mean I've moved on. I don't wanna hold grief forever, I know I can't stay here, but love feels too precious to leave to the years. And every old photograph feels heavier now, because memory is faithful till time won't allow. What happens when the pictures start to blur? When your eyes don't feel as close as they were? When your voice turns distant? When your touch becomes a word? What happens when the pictures start to blur? Do I lose the pain, or do I lose you? When the pictures start to blur. Maybe love isn't measured by what the mind can hold. Maybe even faded memories still glow beneath the soul. Maybe forgetting details doesn't mean it wasn't true. Maybe hearts remember deeper than pictures ever do. What happens when the pictures start to blur? When the past grows softer than the hurt? When your name stops breaking me but still trembles in the air? What happens when the pictures start to blur? Maybe I lose the sharpness, but not what we were. Maybe love survives the fading. When the pictures start to blur. And if one day I can't recall every shadow, every word, I'll still know I loved you. When the pictures start to blur. So I hold one photograph beneath the midnight blue, afraid of losing the picture, afraid of losing you. I took the long way home tonight, just to feel what's left of you and me in the city lights. The engine hums softly like a tired old friend, and every familiar turn feels sharper again. That diner on Maple, the bridge by the lake, all the places that know every promise we made. Your laugh used to live in the passenger seat. Now the silence rides shotgun and won't let me breathe. I said I was done, said I'd leave it behind, but roads have a way of reopening time. So I take one last drive alone, past the streets where we once belonged, with your ghost in the windows and your name in every song. I'm tracing the wreckage of what I can't undo, taking one last drive alone, trying to outdrive you. The gas station neon still bleeds through the rain, and the radio's cruel with its old kind of pain. I almost pulled over at the hill where we kissed, but some memories cut deeper when they're all that you'll miss. I thought if I drove far enough, I could outrun the ache, but sorrow knows the shortcuts to every heart it breaks. And maybe this journey isn't about getting through, maybe it's just making peace with what still leads to you. So I take one last drive alone, past the streets where we once belonged, with your ghost in the windows and your name in every song. I'm tracing the wreckage of what I can't undo, taking one last drive alone, trying to outdrive you. Trying to outdrive you. Maybe healing looks like headlights cutting through the dark. Maybe letting go begins by naming where things are. And maybe this last drive isn't really about goodbye, it's about learning how to carry what won't leave my mind. So I take one last drive alone, with the midnight on my side, past the corners that still hold the shape of our old life. I know the road keeps going, even when hearts don't do. So I take one last drive alone and leave the night with you. I take one last drive alone, till the city turns to blue, till the tears stop fighting everything I know is true. And somewhere between the miles and the breaking into two, I take one last drive alone and slowly loosen you. The car comes to a stop, the night finally moves, and I sit there breathing what I have to lose. You thought it was simple, you thought it was light, but I carried your shadow long after the night. I learned all your silences, like lines in my skin, the way you go quiet when the hurt settled in. I noticed the small things you never named out loud, the weight in your breathing, the cracks in your smile. And I loved you in moments you never could see, in the spaces between words, in the way you leaned on me. You thought I was steady, just passing you through, but I was building a world around the shape of you. I loved you longer than you knew, longer doubt. I stayed when your heart was halfway in, halfway out. Not because I was weak, not because I was blind, but because loving you had rooted deep in mine. I carried your storms like they might someday clear, but some love stay faithful even when ending is near. And maybe that was my mistake, to love beyond the proof. But the heart doesn't measure, it just becomes the truth. I loved you longer than you knew, longer than your eyes could read, longer than the nights we shared, longer than the air we breathed. I loved you in the quiet, in the parts you never knew, and even when you walked away, I loved you longer than you knew. Maybe if you'd seen it, you would have stayed somehow. Maybe if I'd said it more, you'd understand it now. But love is often deepest where it doesn't make a sound, and by the time it breaks the surface, it's already going down. I loved you longer than you knew, longer than the laughter lasted, longer than the summer light, longer than the future we imagined. I loved you past the ending, past the damage, past the blue. And though you never held that truth, I loved you longer than you. There's a silence after us that the room can't hide. It sits in every corner like you never really died. No more keys on the table, no more laugh in the hall, no more little interruptions breaking through it all. The house has learned your absence in 1,000 different ways, and every quiet minute feels longer than the day. I used to need stillness, now I'm afraid of its touch, because silence sounds different when it remembers too much. And every empty second keeps widening the loss, like love didn't just leave me, it turned into this pause. It's the silence after us that hurts the most at night. Not the fight, not the leaving, but the lack of your light. It's the air where you used to be, the space I can't discuss. I can live through the ending, but not the silence after us. I leave the TV playing just to make the walls feel less, but even noise can't cover this shape of emptiness. Your mug is still in the cupboard, your name's still in my phone, and somehow every object knows I'm here alone. I never thought a missing voice could weigh this much on me, but absence has a volume only broken hearts can hear. And all the words we never said still drift between the dust, like ghosts that never leave. The silence after us, it's the silence after us that hurts the most at night. Not the fire, live through the ending, but not the silence after us. Maybe one day quiet will feel gentle once again. Maybe it won't sound like losing or echo where you've been, but right now every stillness feels too sharp to trust, because the love left behind, the silence after us. It's the silence after us, in the bed, in the glass, in the places where forever turned into the past. It's the breath between heartbeats, the ache beneath the hush. I'm still learning how to carry the silence after us. It's the silence after us that follows where I go, a quiet kind of breaking only lonely people know. And though the world keeps moving, though time keeps covering dust, some wounds don't bleed, they echo like the silence after us. So if I speak too softly or keep the windows shut, it's because I'm still listening to the silence after us. I can't survive this evening, maybe even this pain, but tomorrow still scares me without you in its name. We used to speak in future like it belonged to us, little plans on kitchen tables built from simple trust. The places we were going, the life we swore we'd grow. Now every road ahead of me feels like somewhere I don't know. I can lose the present, I can carry all this ache, but losing all we never had is a different kind of break. Because heartbreak isn't only what the moment takes away, it's also all the tomorrows that vanish in one day. You were half of my tomorrow, half of every dream I drew, half of every door I opened, thinking I would walk with you. Now the future looks unfamiliar, like a sky without its blue. You were half of my tomorrow, and now I'm lost without you. I still catch myself imagining your coat beside the stairs, your voice inside the morning, your hands in daily prayers. I still build a sentence and leave space for your name, then remember in the quiet nothing stays the same. And it's strange how love can leave, but habits still remain, like a house still set for two after one walked out in rain. I'm not just grieving you, I'm grieving what would be, the version of my future that only you could see. You were half of my tomorrow, half of every dream I drew, half of every door I opened, thinking I would walk with you. Now the future looks unfamiliar, like a sky without its blue. You were half of my tomorrow, and now I'm lost without you. Maybe one day I'll rebuild a life that still feels mine, Because all the roads I pictured had your footsteps next to me. You were half of my tomorrow, half of all I couldn't name, half the courage in my chest, half the fire in my faith. Now the days keep coming at me, but they don't feel the way they used to. You were half of my tomorrow, and now I walk it through alone. You were half of my tomorrow, and maybe that's why it hurts. Not just what I had to lose, but what never got its birth. And though I'll keep on moving, though I'll somehow make it through, you were half of my tomorrow, and there's still a half missing in me too. So if I look afraid of what the morning brings, it's because I'm meeting daylight without the future we used to sing. The rain hit the window, and suddenly it came, that ache in the silence that sounds like your name. The city turns blurry when the sky starts to fall, and every drop feels like it remembers it all. You cold by the doorway, your breath in the cold, the way you said nothing but still felt like home. I thought I was stronger, I thought time had changed, but one night of thunder and I'm breaking again. There's something about rain that pulls down the walls and turns all the healing back into a cold. Whispers what I can't explain. I try to let go, but the night feels the same, and every storm brings back your name in the rain. I drove past the corner where we once stood still, two hearts and one shadow, one promise, one thrill. Now puddles hold fragments of a life that went wrong, and the sound of the weather keeps dragging me on. I know it's just water, I know it's just sky, but grief finds a language when the clouds start to cry. And all of the words that I buried so deep rise up with the thunder and drown me in sleep. I hear your name in the rain, falling over and over again. Every street light, and left like rain. I hear your name in the rain, in the dark, in the neon and pain. Every rooftop, every train carries traces that remain. I know you're gone now, but my heart still stays at the edge of every storm, calling your name in the rain. I hear your name in the rain, and it breaks me in the softest way, like a wound that learned to sing when the clouds turn silver gray. And no matter how I run, no matter where I stray, every storm writes you back your name in the rain. So let the sky keep falling, let the whole night explain why I still come undone at your name in the rain. We fell out of summer, 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 somewhere between the sun and the rain. And I've never heard August the same way again. You were freckles in daylight, bare feet on the floor, windows wide open, wanting nothing more. We drove with no destination, just music and sky. And I thought that kind of feeling could never say goodbye. Your laugh lived in sunlight, your hand fit in mine. We were young enough to believe love could outrun time. But seasons don't ask who still wants them to stay. They just turn without warning and carry warmth away. We fell out of summer like leaves from the trees. One day we were golden, the next we were memories. We faded so softly, I barely knew when. We fell out of summer and never back in again. Now the beach feels empty, even full of light, and sunsets just remind me how beauty learns to leave at night. I still see your shadow running into the waves, still hear your voice in the wind on the hardest days. There's a sadness to September that wasn't there before, like the world kept changing and I was left at your door. I wanted one more evening, one more sky turned red, but summer closed the curtain on the words we never said. We fell out of summer like leaves from the trees. One day we were golden, the next we were memories. We faded so softly, I barely knew when. We fell out of summer and never back in again. Maybe some loves are seasons, bright but not meant to stay. They teach your heart a color and slowly take it away. And maybe that's why I still ache when the warm months begin, because part of me still searches for who we were back then. We fell out of summer, but I still feel the heat of your name on my tongue and your footsteps in the street. One day we were everything the sun had ever meant, and summer took your shadow and left me with the end. We fell golden and the evenings start to bend. I remember how we had it and how summer had to end. Some loves don't end. Some loves don't end. They just fade out wrong. Still stuck in your chest, broken like a love song. You came like a melody, soft and bright. Turn my quiet into color, turn my dark into light. Every word had a rhythm, every touch had a tone. Now I hear our old chorus even when I'm alone. And I wish I could stop it, wish I could move on, but pain has a replay when the feeling was strong. You were the line I knew by heart. Now every note pulls me apart. We're broken like a love song, still beautiful, still wrong, still playing in the background long after love is gone. Every verse still hurts me, every hook still pulls. We're broken like a love song, and I still know it all. I hear you in taxis and stores in the rain, in the spaces between words, in the shape of old pain. Even silence can't harm when your memory starts, and the tune that you're leaving still lives in my heart. I tried changing the station, tried turning it low, but some songs keep finding the places you know. You were the fire inside the sound. Now I just chase what I can't drown. We're broken like a love song, still beautiful, still wrong, still playing in the background long after love is gone. Every verse still hurts me, every hook still pulls. We're broken like a love song, and I still know it all, and I still know it all. Maybe that's the danger of a love so deep. It leaves behind a rhythm your heart is forced to keep. And even when it shatters, it never really leaves. It turns into a haunting you can sing but not believe. We're broken like a love song, still echoing at night, still rising in my chest when I'm trying to be alright. Every line reminds me of who we used to be. We're broken like a love song, still unfinished inside me. We're broken like a love song, and maybe that's the truth. Some endings don't go silent, they just sing in shades of blue. And no matter how I fight it, no matter what I do, we're broken like a love song, still sounding like you. So if I close my eyes and your memory comes along, it's just my heart still breaking like a love song. Some loves don't end. You left the light on like you were coming back, and I stood in that glow like love was still intact. The hallway stayed warm for a little too long. Your coffee cup waited like nothing was wrong. I watched the front door like it still knew your hand, like one turn of the handle could give me back what we had. You didn't say forever, you didn't say done. You You just left the silence and the lights still on. And maybe that's why I couldn't let it die. You left me just enough to keep believing lies. You left the light on, and I mistook it for hope. I stood in the doorway, still learning how to cope. You left the light on, and my heart held the view, like something unfinished was still leading to you. But all that warm glow could never make it true. You left the light on, then left me too. I slept on the couch just to see through the night, if maybe a shadow would return to that light. I hated the bow, but I couldn't switch it off, 'cause grief is a strange thing when it's built out of loss. And every small detail became a sign to read, when all I really had was what you didn't mean. I made a home in the maybe, built a prayer in the blue, but the cruelest kind of hope is the kind not meant for you. You left the light on, and I mistook it for hope. I stood in the doorway, still learning how to cope. You left the light on, and my heart held the view, like something unfinished was still leading to you. But all that warm glow could never make it true. You left the light on, then left me too. Maybe you forgot it, maybe I gave it meaning. Maybe I was desperate for any sign of healing. Maybe love was over long before that night, but I kept calling your absence by the shape of that light. You left the light on, and I stayed far too long, listening for your footsteps in the spaces gone wrong. You left the light on, and I gave it my faith, turned one flicker in the darkness into something I could save. But the room stayed empty, no matter what I knew. You left the light on, then left me too. So tonight I'll switch it off with a shaking hand, and finally let the dark tell me where I stand. You never slammed the door, you never raised your voice. But somewhere in the quiet, you made your choice. I kept talking about tomorrow, like it was still ours to take, while you were slowly disappearing behind every smile you faked. I missed the warning in your silence, missed the distance in your eyes. I was holding on to forever while you were learning how to leave my life. You were already gone before I knew to fear it, and love had turned to echo before I could hear it. I thought we were bending, not breaking apart. I didn't know goodbye could happen in the heart. It was a goodbye I didn't hear, no final word, no falling tear, just your love going quiet while I stayed sincere. And now goodbye I didn't hear. I replay old conversations, searching for the place it died. Was it hidden in the pauses? Was it buried in your tired eyes? Did you start loving me in inches? Did it leave a little every day? Was I too deep inside the dream to see you fading away? I wish you would've told me, even if it broke me then, because silence is a crueler wound than words have ever been. I would've faced the ending if I knew it had begun, but I was still holding two hands when you had already dropped one. It was a goodbye I didn't hear. No final word, no falling tear, just your love going quiet while I stayed sincere. And now I'm haunted by a goodbye I didn't hear. No last embrace, no warning signs, just soul stepping back while I called you mine. And I'm still catching up to what disappeared. A goodbye I didn't hear. Maybe the saddest ending isn't fire or rain. It's waking up too late to a love that already changed. It's hearing truth only after it's gone, and realizing your heart was the last to move on. It was a goodbye I didn't hear, but I feel it now, sharp and clear. Goodbye I didn't hear. If endings had a sound, I would've begged them to be loud, but this one left in silence, and I only hear it now. I still sleep on your side, like it might bring you back, like love still lives in the shape you left. The bed feels wrong when I lie where I should, so I drift to the place where your heartbeat once stood. There's a hollow in the sheets and a cold in the air, but somehow I feel closer when I find you there. I know it sounds foolish, I know it sounds strange, but grief has its habits and love leaves its stains. I try to move forward, try to do what's right, but some part of me still reaches for you every night. I still sleep on your side, where your dreams used to be, where the morning would find you still wrapped around me. I know you're not coming, I know that's the truth, but I still sleep on your side, like I'm closer to you. Your pillow's gone flat, but I won't replace it. There's a trace of your warmth and I still wanna save it. I turned off the lamp and turned it back on, like the light might make me feel a little less alone. And some nights I swear the silence shifts, like memories still breathes in the room we built. People say let go, like it's easy to do, but they never had to unlearn a life built around you. I still sleep on your side, where your dreams used to be, where the morning would find you still wrapped around me. I know you're not coming, I know that's the truth, but I still sleep to the side you left still. I still sleep on your side, though the night cuts deep, though your name still echoes in the edges of sleep. I know I need healing, I know I need truth, but I still sleep on your side like it holds on to you. I still sleep on your side, where goodbye never grew, where the room still remembers how I once held you. And until this heart learns how to stop reaching through, I'll still sleep on your side, missing you. So if morning finds me where I shouldn't be, it's just love still forgetting you left me. Nothing stays steady at 2 a.m. Not my hands, not my thoughts, not this heart again. The night folds in like a wound I know. Street lights blur through the glass below. I tell myself I'm doing fine, then your memory crosses my mind, and suddenly the room feels small, like every wall can hear me fall. Daylight makes me look stronger, but midnight tells the truth. I can't survive the morning, I just can't survive you. Nothing stays at 2 a.m. Not peace, not sleep, not what I'm trying to mend. Every silence turns your way, every thought begins to sway, and I lose what I rebuilt all day. Nothing stays at 2 a.m. Not the promises I made, not the strength inside my chest. At 2 a.m. I'm still the man who loved you best. I pour a drink and let it warm. I hear your name inside the storm. I try to read, I try to pray, but all my healing slips away. There's something cruel about the night, it makes old wrongs feel somehow right. In daylight I can fake it, smile and make it through, but every shadow after midnight still comes back to you. Nothing stays at 2 a.m. Not peace, not sleep, not what I'm trying to mend. Every silence turns your way, every thought begins to sway, and I lose what I rebuilt all day. Nothing stays at 2 a.m. Not the promises I made, not the strength inside my chest. At 2 a.m. I'm still the man who loved you best. Maybe healing isn't straight, maybe grief keeps changing shape, maybe hearts don't really break, they just bend until they ache, and maybe I'll be whole someday. But tonight I'm all undone, watching shadows cross the ceiling, waiting for the sun. Nothing stays at 2 a.m. Not hope, not calm, not the lies I tell myself. Every crack begins to show, every buried feeling grows in the darkest parts of me. Oh no, nothing stays at 2 a.m. Not the distance, not the truth, not Nothing stays, nothing stays at 2 a.m. except your name. Again, again. You didn't take the walls, you didn't take the sky, but when you walked away, you took a part of my life. I still wear the same clothes, still drive the same streets, still answer to my name, still stand on my feet. But something in the mirror doesn't look like me. Like love took a blade to the man I used to be. I laugh when I need to, I speak when I must, but half of my spirit turned to dust. People say I'm healing, people say I'm fine, but they never saw the half of me you carried from my life. You took the side of me and knew how to believe, the side that opened windows, the side that let you in. You took the light of me and left what couldn't move. I'm still here breathing, but I'm lost without you. You took the side of me I don't know how to replace, and every day I meet myself. There's something missing from my face. The things I used to love now barely make a sound. Even the morning sunlight can't fully reach me now. You were where my hope lived, you were where I ran. Now I'm just a body trying to become a man. I keep pretending time will return what it stole, but clocks can't rebuild a divided soul. I know I should keep going, I know that's what they say, but no one tells you how to walk when your better half has changed. You took the side of me that knew how to believe, the side that opened windows, the side that let you in. You took the light in me and left what couldn't move. I'm still here breathing, but I'm lost without you. Oh, you took the side of me I don't know how to replace, and every day I meet myself. There's something missing from my face. Maybe one day I'll find a version still alive, a heart that beats without regret, a soul that can survive. But tonight all I can feel is the outline of your truth. That when you left me with the side of me you took. You took the side of me that trusted in forever, the side that held on tightly through every kind of weather. You took the fire in me and left the smoke behind. Now I search the dark for pieces of my mind. You took the side of me still hidden in your hands, and I don't know if I'll ever be who I was again. I'm still here breathing, still learning how to lose, but I'm not all of who I was since the side of me you took. So if I look like someone trying hard to make it through, that's because I'm living with the side of me you took. There's a song in the dark that still sounds like your smile. I swear for a second you're here for a while. I walk past the corner where you spun in the rain. You were laughing so freely, like joy knew your name. Now the streetlights are colder and the night moves slow, but your shadow still finds me everywhere I go. There's a rhythm in the silence, there's a ghost inside the beat, and every little memory pulls me back onto my feet. I don't mean to return there, but the past knows how to start. With one note, one glance, one crack in the heart. So I'm dancing with your memory in an empty room tonight, turning with the echo of your hands in mine. Every step is a heartbreak, every move pulls me through. I'm still dancing with your memory, like I never stopped loving you. Your perfume in the hallway, your reflection in the glass, all the little pieces that refuse to become past. I tried changing the station, I tried changing this town, but your voice finds the silence every time it settles down. And I hate how the sweetest things can hurt the deepest too, like a melody that lingers long after it's through. I should leave the song behind me, I should let the night be still, but memory has a heartbeat and it moves against my will. So I'm dancing with your memory in an empty room tonight, turning with the echo of your hands in mine. Every step is a heartbreak, every move pulls me through. I'm still dancing with your memory, like I never stopped loving you. Maybe love doesn't vanish, maybe it changes form, becomes a quiet rhythm that survives every storm. Maybe losing you didn't end what was true, it just taught my lonely heart how to move without you. So I'm dancing with your memory, though the music nearly breaks, spinning through the pieces of the vows we didn't make. Every breath is a confession, every tear tells the truth. I'm still dancing with your memory, like I never stopped loving you. Still dancing through the midnight, still reaching for the light, still hearing your laughter in the blue of every night. And though I know you're gone now, there's one thing I can't undo. I'm still dancing with your memory, like I never stopped loving you. When the song is finally over and the room goes cold and blue, I'll still be here dancing with you. I wrote your name again on a page I'll never show. Another letter to the past, another truth I'll never fold. There's a box beneath my bed, filled with things I couldn't say. Every word I should have spoken, but I buried them away. I kept riding through the winter, through the spring and through the fall, like ink could build a bridge back to us before it broke at all. I told the paper everything my pride refused to do, how the world kept moving on, but I stayed behind with you. Every sentence was a doorway, every line a quiet plea, but the one I never mailed was the one that carried me. These are letters I never sent, full of tears that came and went, all the love I couldn't place, still living in my shaking hands. Every page still says your name, every line still burns the same. I kept talking to your memory in letters I never sent. I wrote about the midnight when your picture hit the floor. I wrote about the silence standing at my bedroom door. I wrote about forgiveness like I knew what it could mean, but truth is I was bleeding under words that sounded clean. And every time I sealed one, I would tear the envelope, 'cause hope can be a cruel thing when it's dressed up like a note. I was brave inside the writing, I was honest in the pain, but I feared if you could read it, you would never feel the same. These are letters I never sent, full of tears that came and went, all the love I couldn't place, still living in my shaking hands. Every page still says your name, every line still burns the same. I kept talking to your memory in letters I never sent. Maybe some words are meant to stay unopened by the light of day. Maybe some hearts don't get replies, they just learn to speak in quiet nights. And maybe letting go begins with truths nobody ever reads. 1,000 pages later, you're still the one in me. These are letters I never sent, broken prayers and accidents, every word I thought might save the part of me you never kept. Every page still knows my grief, every line still hides you're leaving. I kept building small forever in letters I never sent. These are letters I never sent, but they carry what I meant, that I loved you past the ending, past the damage, past regret. And though your hands will never hold them, and your eyes may never see, these letters I never sent still remember you and me. So I placed them back inside, where old goodbyes are kept, a box of words, a life I never sent. If your heart has moved on, why am I still here, holding on to words that disappeared? You don't look at me the way you used to. There's a distance now in everything you do. Even when you smile, something feels erased, like I'm standing next to someone who already walked away. I can feel the ending before you speak it loud. Love can die in whispers long before the sound. And I keep pretending there's a chance to repair, but broken things don't answer just because you care. If your heart has moved on, tell me where mine goes, 'cause it still beats your name in the dark when no one knows. If your arms don't need me, if your eyes don't stay, then why does every part of me still beg for yesterday? If your heart has moved on, why won't mine obey? I still save your seat in the corners of my mind, still make excuses for all the warning signs. You stop saying always, you stop saying soon, and somehow every silence filled this room too soon. I was building futures, you were packing light. I was calling this love, you were calling it night. I know I should let go, I know I should be strong, but the hardest kind of healing is when hope lasts too long. If your heart is moved on, tell me where mine goes, 'cause it still beats your name in the dark when no one knows. If your arms don't need me, if your eyes don't stay, then why does every part of me still beg for yesterday? If your heart has moved on, why won't mine obey? Maybe love is coolest when only one remains, standing in the doorway, calling through the rain. I don't need forever, I just needed truth, but truth came dressed in silence the night I lost you. If your heart is moved on, then I'll learn to survive with the shape of your absence still alive in my life. If your soul is somewhere that I can't follow through, then I'll carry this breaking like I once carried you. If your heart is moved on, then let heaven explain why the one who stayed behind still feels all the pain. If your heart is moved on, I'll whisper then let go, but tonight I'm still the last to know. If your heart has moved on, mine is slow, mine is slow to let you go. We were almost forever, that's what hurts the most. Not a stranger, not a never, just a beautiful ghost. You were the coffee warming up my hands, I was the dreamer drawing future plans. We made a language out of little things, half-finished promises and matching rings. We talked about cities we'd never seen, and built our forever at 19. We were so close to becoming alive. Now all I hold is the echo of why we were almost forever, almost home, almost fire, almost everything that my heart could desire. Almost a lifetime, almost your last name. Now I'm left with the ashes, and almost the same. We were almost forever, but almost still breaks when it's all that remains of the love that we made. I kept your letters inside my drawer. Read every line, then read them once more. There's something cruel about a love that's real, but disappears before it gets to heal. I know your number like I know my own, but some calls are bridges you shouldn't cross alone. I wanted to hate you, it might make this ease, but love doesn't vanish just because it leaves. We were almost forever, almost home, almost fire, almost everything that my heart could desire. Almost a lifetime, almost your last name. Now I'm left with the ashes and almost the same. We were almost forever, but almost still breaks when it's all that remains of the love that we made. Maybe in another life we got the timing right. Maybe we were brave enough to stay through every fight. Maybe there's a version where your hand is still in mine, but in this one your own tight dress with time. We were almost forever, almost dream, almost true, almost the future I imagine with you. Almost my shelter, almost my faith. Now I'm learning how to stand in the mess that you made. We were almost forever, and maybe that's why it hurts like a promise still living inside. You weren't just a memory, you weren't just a phase. You were almost forever, and I carry those days. Almost forever still sounds like your name. Almost forever still burns just the same. It's midnight again, and the room feels too wide. Your shadow is gone, but still lives in my mind. The city is sleeping, but I'm still awake, talking to memories I know I can't save. Your picture is fading, but not from my chest. I learned how to smile, but I don't do it best. I still hear your footsteps in the hall of this place. Still turn when the silence whispers your name. I thought time would carry your ghost from my veins, but every night falls and I feel it again. It's midnight without you, and nothing feels right. The moon hits the window, but won't give me light. I reach through the dark like you're still somewhere near, but midnight without you is the loudest thing here. I try to be stronger, I went out with friends, laughed like I meant it, then broke down again. I folded your sweater, then held it too long. Some people move on, but I'm stuck in your song. Your side of the bed still looks like a prayer, a space full of absence, a shape of despair. I thought I was healing, I told myself lies, but every small silence still sounds like goodbye. It's midnight without you, and nothing feels right. The moon hits the window, but won't give me a light. I Why do I still fall every time your memory walks down this hall? It's midnight without you, I'm losing the fight. Stars keep on burning while I fade with the night. I call out your name, though I know you won't hear. And midnight without you is the loudest thing here. It's midnight without you, and I still can't move. I'm breathing, I'm living, but I'm not getting through. The world keeps on turning, but mine stops each year. 'Cause midnight without you is the loudest thing here. So I leave on the land, like you might come through. Another long midnight without you, without you.